Most people don't spend their weekends thinking about bathtubs, but when you're staring at a cracked or dated unit, it suddenly becomes the most important thing in the house. This Kingston brass alcove tub is one of those pieces that tries to strike a balance between being a total workhorse and looking like something you'd actually want to spend time in. It's a 60-inch model, which is pretty much the gold standard for standard bathroom footprints, and it's got that left-hand drain setup that you really need to double-check before you start ripping out your old plumbing. The first thing that hits you is the finish. It's a glossy white acrylic that feels smooth and looks clean, but it's not just a thin shell. There's fiberglass and resin reinforcement underneath, which is the secret sauce here. It gives the tub a bit of rigidity, so you aren't getting that hollow, flexy feeling when you step inside. At 95 pounds, it's substantial enough to feel like a permanent fixture rather than a plastic insert, but it's still light enough that you aren't going to need a crane to get it into the bathroom. Now, here is the reality of the installation. It's designed for a 3-wall alcove, and it comes with an integral tile flange. That's a huge win, because it makes sealing the unit against water intrusion so much easier than trying to retrofit a flange later. You're looking at about 14 inches of water depth to the overflow, which is decent for a soak, though if you're someone who likes to submerge completely, you might find yourself wishing for just an inch or two more. It holds about 58 gallons, so make sure your water heater is up to the task if you're planning on filling this thing to the brim. What stands out, though, is the simplicity. There aren't any weird curves or unnecessary ridges that collect grime, which is a massive relief for anyone who has spent hours scrubbing a textured tub. It's just a clean, rectangular basin. One thing to keep in mind, and this is a bit of a bummer, is that the drain kit isn't included in the box. You'll have to source that separately, which is just one more errand to run before the plumber shows up. It's a minor annoyance, but it's worth noting so you aren't caught off guard mid-project. The height is just over 22 inches, so it's got a nice, deep profile that feels a bit more luxurious than those shallow, builder-grade tubs you see in older apartments. It's not trying to reinvent the wheel or offer fancy jets that will eventually break down. It's just a solid, well-constructed piece of acrylic that does exactly what it's supposed to do. If you're looking for something that looks sharp, installs without a massive headache, and feels like it's going to last through years of daily use, this is a pretty reliable way to go. It's not flashy, but in a bathroom, boring and reliable is usually exactly what you want.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.